All right, here you go. Big Daddy Shin, day 1073. Park. So, Reggie, yes, I gotta clean my car. I do, and that dirt is caked on, and it's like, it's pretty nuts. But half of it is when I go up to work for one more time this week. It's gonna be like camouflage if I go to like the store or whatever, because I'm reading all those news groups that like people are getting their cars broken into over there and stuff. But I figure if you have a dirty car, they're not gonna mess with it as much. But yeah, I remember my dad would always tell me, your car is a symbolism of your brain. So if your car is dirty, probably your brain's dirty, which totally makes sense. It totally makes sense. And then so your place where you live is like that. Same thing. So it's no secret. You guys see the back of my when I do my live feeds, you see the exercise machine in the back, all these wires on that table. Sometimes there's like a drink on there, a lot of different stuff. And then, yes, I admit it. It's like you go in there, and then so I don't have that far to walk everywhere. So everything's like right in the just like within grabbing distance. But what happens is you don't clean up, then it just piles up. And next thing you know, you're living in like a storage room. So I do have another room that I do have a bunch of stuff that's at the store, right? But that room right there should be nice. But when you are doing, wake up, turn on the computer, stuff, come back home, get something to eat, or you go to the park, go get something to eat later at the store or a restaurant, come back, eat it there. And then, your trash starts piling up. Now, I do have a garbage bag that I throw away all my stuff. But it comes down to how lazy am I to, throw it out. Okay? Until yesterday. That's when I realized it's one of those stories of like the pizza box thing. So one time I ordered a pizza. This was like years ago. And then I ate it over the course of 2 days, right? And then what happened is my pizza box was just sitting there. All I had to do was just get up, go outside, takes like, less than 2 minutes, throw it out, and then I'd be fine. But I remember like a month later, I sat down in that area. I was talking to Fatim, my teacher, and I go, oh my gosh, I have this pizza box here for like a month. So I had to hang up the phone, just go straight up and go throw it away. The thing is, when you live by yourself, this stuff doesn't just go and pick up itself and just walk out and go jump in the trash can. It's like committing suicide for trash. No, so, trash wants to hang out, just like everybody wants to hang out. But sometimes you have to say, hey, party's over, time to go. So, yesterday was that day. So, my walkway so I had a lot of stuff there because when I emptied out my classroom, I went to go to my school and get all the electronics, all the stuff, and it was just there. I just didn't know where to put it. And then it was just sitting there. And then so, I'm tiptoeing through the tulips every time I go in from my place, just sit on the couch or just sit on the, my chair, my new chair, right? And then it sucked, but I always did that, I'll do it tomorrow, right? Same thing with Amazon returns, right? Like I had some things that I still had to return. I'll do it tomorrow. Next thing you know, deadline passed. You're like, oh God. I mean, luckily mine, they didn't pass, but, some things, we go to the whole fine detail, the small detail thing that I talked about the other day. This one is just get stuff done, because it's like, if you have one piece of trash, it's easy. take that piece of trash, throw it away. But when you start building up and you have like 100 pieces, and it's a little bit more taxing. And then, it comes down to, it's like, okay, Shen, is the reason why people don't come over is because of COVID, or because they're scared they're going to catch something worse than COVID in your apartment? Well, could be both, But main thing is, it's just having a little more respect for your insides and organize. Now, thing is, today I am going to clean my car, like the inside, so that after I come back from, going to work tomorrow, I'll come back, maybe go early morning on Friday and get that car wash, get them to just scrub off all that caked on stuff. And it's funny, I might get lucky. And since the last time I did my car wash was that clay wash, maybe when this washes off, that clay wash stuff is going to protect my my paint job, and then it's going to come off and it's going to look really awesome. But there's only one way to find out. Actually do it and clean it. So, there's one of those ones where it's like you got to clean your environment on the outside while you clean your environment on the inside, right? And all this stuff. And then hopefully for the best. Now, another thing too is I know that I had to step up my game, because not the thing I'm feeling. I feel great. But then when I saw me sit in that chair on the video, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm really falling apart. So, I got to do something about it. And we'll see. Maybe the whole cleaner environment helps me out, think more clear. Well, I am thinking more clear. So I think we're off to a good start. All right, there you go. Day 1073 in the books. So about just making sure everything's clean on the outside, clean the inside. It comes in the whole organizing, and this is stuff that, we should actually just do, right? It's like, speaking of organizing, I have to do so much stuff when I get home. But it's perfectly fine, because it's like I'm last week of school, and I have to get stuff done. And then so that's what I'm going to be doing. And then what is it? But I still have to organize stuff like, my room, like my bedroom. And then shoot. Oh, that's so hot. Okay, so we'll figure it out. Anyways, I gotta go. Big day shit, day 1073. If I can exercise 1073 days in a row, you can exercise 1073 days in a row. So if I can do it, you can do it. I'm doing it. Organize. Oh, shoot, I already said that one. Well, I guess, I'm just getting organized. Awesome.